They tell you to chase the title, but they don't tell you what it's going to cost. When you first imagine being a boss, you think, finally respect, finally recognition, and finally I'm in control. But I wish someone would have told me that leadership is lonely, it's heavy, and if you're not ready, it can break you. Nobody warned me that the moment I got promoted, that my friends would stop being my friends, and how people I once laughed with suddenly avoided eye contact. How some smile in your face, but behind your back, they root for you to fail. And how you'll doubt yourself more in that chair than ever before in your life. Nobody prepares you for that part. But in this story, I'll tell you the things I wish I knew before I became a boss. This is not only interesting, but it's a lesson learned. So listen to my story. I got promoted fast. I was young, I worked hard. Damn, I earned it. And you think that would be a good thing. You think that people would be happy for you? But the moment I got the title, the whole vibe shifted. The air changed. The people I used to joke around with, they started acting stiff around me. Those lunch invites, they all stopped. Conversations got quiet when I walked in. Some were cool, but others, they were angry, resentful. It's like I stole something from them. One person straight up said, "Why you? I was here longer. You only got it because you kiss ass." Man. The others who weren't brave, they talked behind my back and they would say, the corporation was just checking a box and they picked him because of a diversity hire. But what could I do? Now, I'm management. So I'm supposed to lead a team that resents me while hiding the fact I was struggling myself. Because bosses don't complain, right? Bosses, we just figure it out. So what did I do? I overcompensated. See, I tried to be the cool boss, the approachable boss, the I let stuff slide boss. I avoided conflict and I said yes even when I should have said no. I thought I was keeping the peace. What I was really doing, I was losing control. So I did what I thought leaders do. I tried to control everything. I micromanaged. I redid people's work. I stayed late to fix what they didn't finish. I was the first one in and last one out. I was carrying everybody's weight like it was a badge of honor. And guess what? They still wasn't happy. One person told me I had become too corporate. The other said I changed. Some just left quietly. I was exhausted, confused, and I was questioning even if I deserved the role that I had been promoted for. The worst part, they used my inexperience against me. I remember one team member called out sick. They said they were under the weather. And like a good boss, I'm saying, take care of yourself, rest up. I was trying to be supportive, understanding, a human being. Later that night, I'm scrolling through Instagram, and you know who I see? There they are. At a concert, beer in one hand and flipping the camera off in the other. Hashtag living my best life. And at that moment broke something in me. I sat there staring at the screen like, wow, that's how they see me. That's the respect that I've earned. But the truth is, I allowed it. I let my doubt and inexperience become leverage for them to disrespect me. So they walked all over me. And the worst part, I started to hate this job I got promoted for. Not because of the work, but because I felt alone, trapped in the role I fought for. And now I dreaded the role. Because I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't happy. That's when I realized I was not leading. I was managing people's moods, and I was sacrificing my sanity for it. See, I went from buddy to boss, and when you do so, you lose friends, and it hurt. Because some of those people I thought were my friends. We celebrated birthdays together, we joked around, we shared real life stuff. And now they rolled their eyes behind my back. They questioned my decisions. They acted like I was too good now, like I forgot where I came from. But I didn't change. The expectation changed. See, I went from being one of the crew to being the person who had to call them out when they were late, the one who had to deny vacation requests, the one who had to have those uncomfortable conversations. I didn't want to lose anyone, but the truth is some people left me the moment I got the job. And that's the part nobody tells you. But I was lucky because one of my mentors pulled me aside and said something I will never forget. He said, son, you don't lead by being liked. You lead by being clear, consistent, and courageous. That night I sat alone in the office, everyone else gone home, and it hit me. Leadership is not about knowing everything. It's about helping others figure it out. I didn't need to be Superman. I needed to be a guide. I needed to be a mirror, a motivator, a safe space, and a standard bearer all at once. I started learning to lead, not manage. I learned to delegate. See, delegation isn't laziness, it's empowerment. You don't need all the answers. You just need to guide your team to the best ones. I learned how Gen Z, Millennials, Gen X, they all process feedback and work differently. Millennials, they want meaning. Gen Z, they want flexibility. Gen X, they just want results. And you gotta speak their language. I started leading with clarity. I held people accountable. I gave honest feedback and I celebrated small wins. And little by little, I earned respect. Not because I demanded it, because I deserved it. People started showing up differently. Not out of fear, but out of belief. I wasn't a manager anymore. I had become a leader. And slowly, things changed. The team got tighter, the energy improved. People stepped up because they wanted to, not because they were scared. And I looked around and I realized I had become the leader I wished I had. Now, I wasn't perfect, not all knowing, but real, present, and steady. And more than anything, I was inspiring. So what does it mean to be a leader? Being a boss is not about control. It's not about a title, a paycheck, or power. It's about responsibility. It's about clarity. It's about having the hard conversations and still being trusted the next day. It's about being the last one to panic, but the first one to take the blame. Or you're going to be misunderstood. You're going to be doubted and tested. And it's not the praise that shapes you. It's the pressure. Leadership's going to cost you. Sometimes friends, sometimes sleep, sometimes your comfort. But if you do it right, it will also build people. It will bring out the best in others and in you. It will turn your pain into purpose. And that's something the title can never give you. If you're in that leadership seat right now and you're struggling, feeling like you're not doing enough, not respected, not sure if you can cut it, I want you to hear me clearly. You're not alone. We've all been there. But the pain, that's part of the process. It means you care. It means you're human. Don't quit before you grow. Tag a new leader who's just getting started. Send this to someone in the trenches because nobody talks about this side of leadership and maybe they need to hear it. And if you're rebuilding, learning that how to really lead, I see you. Keep going. It gets better. It's worth it. I want you to thank you for listening to my story because it wasn't easy to say that I wasn't the best leader, but it was necessary. But somebody out there needed to hear this. Because behind every strong leader is a season of struggle nobody saw. And I wished I knew that before I became a boss. I'll see you in the next one. If you like gems, smash the like button. Subscribing is good, but hitting the notification bell is better. Communication is a key ingredient to any relationship. So make sure you comment below.